Greetings. Okay, so this is going to be pick a card reading, and this is going to be about why they will never be able to replace you. So this could be actually really depends on the type of energy that I pick up in the reading, each pile. So it could be romantic, it could be platonic, it could be both. It just really depends what message you need to hear based off of which pile you choose. So we're going to leave that up to spirit why they will never be able to replace you. So I have three piles for you guys to choose from. Pile number one is going to be this pink aura quartz. And pile number two, your option is going to be this Sailor Moon Prisms mirror compact. Isn't that cute? And then pile number three, your option is going to be this 𝗥𝗲𝗄𝗃 oil. Okay. So I'll give you guys a moment to pray, meditate, reflect on which pile resonates with you, stands out, and then we'll go ahead and start the reading. Okay. Pile number one, if you were drawn to the pink aura quartz, this is your reading. So I have a feeling that this could be, especially if you have it on your minds, about a romantic situation and why um, they will never be able to replace you. Okay, this could be a romantic energy. This could be about an ex. I feel like your love, something about how you love, um, is connected to why they will never be able to replace you. Okay, something to do with your love, your heart, some purity. Okay, an aspect of your energy that is pure and loving, nurturing, giving. Okay, feel like there's something about your heart that this person will never be able to replace, or these people. It could be more than one person. It could be um, platonic energy as well. So let's go ahead and tap in. I'm going to start off with the African Goddess Rising Oracle. I'm also going to use a modern goddess tarot as well. Okay. So let's see. Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine guidance, divine wisdom, and truth and clarity. For pile number one, why they will never be able to be replaced by the person or people that they have on their heart and mind. Thank you. Okay, let's get some modern goddess tarot going. Divine Spirit, why those who chose the rose aura quartz, why will they never be able to be replaced by the person or people that they have on their heart and mind? Holy Spirit. Okay. I don't know how this angle is looking. I don't even know how the lighting is looking. So I'm going to try my best. Y'all know I like the oceanic vibe. So don't want it too bright. So Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Definitely something about your love, your heart. And it could hurt some people to know that they'll never be able to have that type of love ever again. You have Queen Nefertiti with Alchemy, number 38. So you have this regalness about you as well. Some of you guys could be British, or the person that you have on your heart and on your mind could be British, but I feel like there's this regalness to your energy. I feel like you speak with light. You speak with, when you speak, it's very powerful. It has a very powerful effect on people that love you. I also am picking up like this Tiana Taylor energy too. It's like your energy. I'm getting like feline, cat, Sekhmet type of energy, lioness energy. So you could be a Leo, or you have a Leo rising, but you have this this powerful energy about you, and what you say, it brings forth light and clarity and revelation and optimism. It sparks, it motivates, it encourages, it's like this revitalizing energy that you bring into people's lives. And I feel like you are highly respected. Or right now it's like I'll never be able to find someone like this again. It was like this divine feminine energy. Or if you are a male or a masculine, you could have made a feminine energy, or women feel more empowered, more confident about themselves. You may have awakened their inner strength, their power. They recognize that they'll never be able to find someone that may have spoke life and light into them and spoke to the inner goddess in them, the queen in them. So let's see what else here. The star. Ooh, the Seven of Wands. Temperance. Yeah, you definitely have fire energy, fire sign energy for sure. Sag, Leo specifically, but it could be Aries as well. So you could be a fire sign, or you just have this very fiery, like you light and spark people up with the star card. It's like you give people a sense of understanding of their purpose. You may speak about astrology. You may be someone that believes in a higher source, higher power. You believe that nothing is a coincidence. I also get the goddess Nut, say ancient Kemet or Egyptian Nut. Okay. So it's like you are someone that they may perceive was like someone divine in their life, like someone that met a important or pivotal character in their life, their story, their journey. Why they'll never be able to replace you as well is because you're someone that you may have kind of put your foot down. You know, maybe this person was the type to kind of get away with things because maybe they had like some good looks, or they were charming, or people were intimidated by them. But you were on a whole nother league. It's like they knew that they couldn't mess with you, they couldn't play with you. um Kind of feel, for some of you, you're a very intimidating person. Like, you may be down to earth, have a big heart and all of that, but like the energy that you carry and how you just carry yourself, I'm getting like the way that you walk, or um it's like the way that you carry yourself, like your posture. It just radiates regalness and self-respect and self-love and self-worth. And this person could have been very intimidated by that, especially if they had like a false sense of self-worth, or it was based off of superficial things, or they were used to dealing with partners that were more timid or shy, or has low self-esteem, or you didn't carry yourself in that way. So there was this, you kind of made this person get their self together, straighten up, kind of carry themselves with a little more poise to match your energy. So I feel like maybe you perceive this as like someone that ghosted you. I'm getting that feeling for some of you. Or that these could be friends, that people in your life that didn't really want you around, it felt like. And I feel like maybe they didn't invite you to places because it's like you stood out. Okay, I know that's foul, that's petty, but that happens sometimes. Like, some people will not want you around because they feel like you'll steal the shine, take the shine off of them or their group. They won't feel as significant or special when you're around, or you might take the attention of all the women or the men. So it's like, no, I can't have you around. If this was like a love situation, this person, I feel like you made them feel uncomfortable in themselves. Like, you made this person feel like they needed to step it up. They didn't feel important in your presence. They didn't feel like the man or the woman in your presence. Like, whereas other people made them feel like the ish. Not that you didn't. I feel like this person appreciates what you brought into their life. You definitely spoke life into them and light into them and love into them. But it's like your presence was like, you are way more than what they thought of themselves. They feel like you were way above them, way out of their league, with a star, most definitely. Way out of my league. Something that's like, I'm not worthy of this type of person. I can't. It's like almost like the star energy, like a person that views themselves as like the fan or the groupie to the celebrity. Like you were that celebrity type of energy to this person, and they just felt like they were not worthy. And perhaps maybe you have some type of public presence with the Queen Nefertiti, like you have some type of level of importance in society or status, or maybe you're a popular person or something that you do for a living. Maybe you're a performer, you could be a public speaker, you could be some type of healer as well. Um, with the star card, the temperance, and the alchemy, it kind of gives me this energy of healing vibes. So these people could have felt like they were not worthy of your love. You know, they felt like they were kind of peasants, and it would be a step down for you to have been with them. If these are, you know, platonic connections, and it was just like they felt extremely intimidated by you, and you showed them maybe what they needed to work on, and not in a pressuring or domineering or judgmental type of way, but they may have taken it, you know, being around your presence, like I need to straighten up. We can't be, you know, we can't be ratchet. We can't be, you know, slacking around this person. Like if they were, you know, they would hang out with other friends. It's like maybe those friends kind of resonated with the lower nature of them, like the stuff that was kind of, you know, shameful. They feel like they could be ratchet, they could be themselves, and something that was not um just like you would, they would feel like you seeing that side of them is embarrassing. You know, it would be shameful. So they couldn't have you around, you know, and it has nothing to do with you. So I want to see what's at the top of the deck. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, some of you, this is like a friend group, a circle of people. It's kind of like sometimes, you know, they would be, I feel like these are people that are or were a part of like a soul. I would say like they're a part of your kindred spirits, like a group of people that you connect with. But it was like you were your own person even within that circle, and that sometimes you may have felt like you didn't fit in. um if this is a love situation, this person feels like it was destined to meet you, and every person that they met after you, it's like they haven't really been able to feel that same energy ever again. It's like you were separate, you were different. Okay, you were different, you were separate, and they may regret how they treated you. They may regret ghosting you for some of them, but they knew. I feel like this is one of those situations where they understand that you deserved better, you know, at the end of the day. So I want to read the meaning of the Queen Nefertiti card just to get more guidance, more messages for you. So, the goddess of alchemy, Egypt, the temple is of the queens, the element is fire. So it's going to give us a little backstory of who Queen Nefertiti was. Says she was a legendary Egyptian queen whose name means a beauty has come. Celebrated as a goddess, her husband's equal, Queen Nefertiti led a spiritual revolution worshiping Aten, the sun god. Nefertiti's guidance is it's time. Your turn. Everything that life throws your way into gold. You are on the path to fulfilling your purpose. The embodiment says you are an alchemist. You have the power to bend the universal energy. Dare to transmute lead into gold by shifting from fear to love. Everything you desire exists in some form of loving energy. Match this frequency. See it in your mind's eye first. Imagine it. I am loved fully. What does it look, taste, and smell like to be loved unconditionally? I am happy and healthy. See it. I am a money magnet. What does it feel like? The goddess declaration. Everything I touch turns to gold. So for some of you, it's like you may be a very loving person and you feel like that energy just never was quite reciprocated. And again, I feel that if this is a love energy, this person feels as though you deserve someone that is your equal, and they feel like they were not for you, which I don't believe that they were. It's like you deserve to be loved fully as you are. Your partner is not going to feel intimidated by you. They're going to embrace you. They're going to celebrate you confidently, even if you have greater wins, or you're in a season where you're up and they may feel like, they're still getting their lives together. They're still going to celebrate you. They're never going to feel like they're your competition. Okay. So that is your reading pile number one. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm sending much love to you. Know that you are loved. You are loved. Be blessed. Stay beautiful. Be blessed. Much love as always. Peace. Greetings. Pile number two. If you guys were drawn to the moon prism, makeup compact mirror, whatever, this is your reading. So you guys could be Sailor Moon fans like myself. So greetings, Sailor Guardians. How are you? I feel like you should watch part number one, just to be honest. I mean, some of them may all resonate with you actually, but I have a feeling that you have a big heart, you have a big purpose, you have a big mission. I feel like friendship and love mean everything to you. I also get that you are someone that has a big heart, but at the same time you have a very powerful energy. You have a warrior energy to you. Like, some people might underestimate you because you may come across as like kind of meek and mild, but nothing is mild about you, um your relationships or your connections are kind of like a mirror to others. They kind of reflect back certain things, whether it's the light and the love, or trigger certain things within the self that may need healing. You may be someone that people you may feel sometimes like people come at you or they attack you. You may be receptive to envy or jealousy as well from other people towards you. But let's go ahead and see why this person or people that you have on your mind, why will they never be able to replace you? Let's tap in. I'm going to start off with the African Goddess Rising Oracle and then clarify with the Modern Goddess Tarot as well. So let's tap in and see, what do you need to know? Pile number two. Why will they never be able to be replaced? The person that they have on their heart and their mind, why will this person feel like, or why does this person feel like they will never be able to be replaced, or these people feel like pile number two will never be able to be replaced? Okay, you have two cards. Ooh, okay. Mommy Wata, naked. Medusa with rage. Wow, you got some powerful energy. Okay. Something about your Saturn placement. Something with Saturn. Let's see. Yeah, people are definitely intimidated by you. You may spark rage and jealousy in people because of your energy. I feel like your authenticity triggers people as well. You could have like a siren-like vibe where you're very attractive, whether you're a man or woman. You're a very attractive person. People flock to you like a flame. Um, Kind of like these qualities that are very sensual and sexy. So you could be a Scorpio, Pisces too. I'm getting. Let's see. Could be a Libra. Crone of Pentacles. Yeah, so maybe some Venus energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let me see. I don't know why. Hopefully this is on. I'm scared that it's not on. I hope it is. I hope it's not on mute. Okay. So the Crone of Pentacles. Okay. Justice. Justice. Okay, let's see what else. Justice, the Chariot. Let me see. You got I see for some reason, yeah, see Libra energy is here and you have the Chariot. For some reason remember I was saying the mirror thing? She has a mirror on her necklace. So I don't know. I'm getting for some reason that You're asking not about love. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Growing up, you could have grown up early for your age. I'm kind of getting, I don't know why you could be asking about a mom figure. Hmm. Yeah, because I just got interrupted by somebody, and I'm just getting like mother energy too. So you could be a mother or your own mother. You could have left this person behind, cut your mother off, or distance yourself from her. Maybe you felt unappreciated. Yeah, you could have felt underappreciated by a mother figure. You may have felt like you had to play this role as a mother figure very young. There's another energy I'm picking up. I'm not really getting love too much from this. If you're asking about a love situation, you might want to check another pile. Pile number one, you might want to check that one out because it did kind of have some love energy. But I more so feel that for some of you, this is like you feel like you were not appreciated by a parent, or appreciated maybe by family or something, and you removed yourself. But it's because you were someone that was a mirror to them, to their trauma, or showing them where they need to step it up. And that was very triggering. And maybe you were more mature than some of your elders, and that could have been very triggering, especially, being younger. um I do get mother energy. You kind of have this matriarchal type of vibe to you. If you are a man, you could have like this father type energy to you, and it triggers the elders. It's like, who do you think you are? What do you know? But you know a lot. Or you healed a lot, rather, more than they've healed in their lifetime, and dealt with yourself more than they've dealt with themselves. It's like you're not afraid to dive deep into yourself, and it's like this is very triggering. It sparks a sense of jealousy, right? So you're not going to be easily replaced because you carry this energy where it's like you're wise, you're someone that people can trust and come to, even if they don't want to admit it. They may not give you your props, but they semi appreciate it, but at the same time resent it. So you're irreplaceable because you do bring order, justice, and order and balance. You call things as they are. Sometimes you don't say it verbally, but your energy does. Um, you make crooked paths straight. That's what I'm hearing. I want to clear for this chariot card. Someone could be disabled, or you have a disabled family member that really appreciates you. It could be a younger sibling that may miss your presence. Yeah, Page of Wands, a younger sibling. Um, you are a magnifier to what needs to be realized and seen, witnessed. It's like you could have been the oddball. You could have been the, I'm hearing the word scapegoat. But you could have been the, what's the right word? The black sheep of the family, or it appears that way. But you actually stood out like a swan, or you grew up into being this swan that carries yourself as your own person. You could have been an athlete. I'm saying like, could be basketball, could be volleyball, soccer. But yeah, I'm sorry for the yelling in the background, y'all. If y'all were hearing that, because every time I read, people just need my attention while I'm trying to read, which is really annoying. But anyway, yeah, could be significance with like a dollhouse. Like as a child, you had toys, you played, but you always had like some type of mature vibe about you. And I feel like there was always something triggering, like like you're a smart aleck, or you talk too much, or you need to respect your elders. But I don't feel like you were disrespectful. So this, it's like this matriarchal figure knows that you'll never be able to be replaced, because your energy, whether you get the acknowledgement or not, is very powerful. You do, like I said, you bring about some type of wisdom. You are a wonderful advisor, even if they don't want to admit it. So I want to read the meanings of these two cards from the African goddess rising. So Mami Wata says goddess of emotional nakedness. Diaspora says temple of the Groits. I'm not sure what that is. The element is water. Says Mami Wata and her sisters lived in the 𝗛𝗽𝗆𝗆 River, in the city of Nigeria, but the ancient mermaid goddess is her own global pantheon. My goodness, can't talk. Mami Wata influences emotions and gifts her followers with clairvoyance and healing powers. Mami Wata's guidance is hide no more. The emotional nakedness you avoid is your superpower, not your shame. The embodiment, it says, being emotional naked means being vulnerable enough for the real you to shine through. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Practice being transparent. Start with the people closest to you and say, I haven't been showing the whole me, but I am starting today. Have the courage to feel and express your feelings without people pleasing. Speak your truth. Share your story. Cultivate an appreciation for vulnerability in others. Become comfortable with feeling uncomfortable and making others uncomfortable. The goddess declaration is, I have the courage to be vulnerable. So that could be something that triggers people, is your ability to express yourself. And maybe in the past you were shamed for expressing yourself and being authentic because maybe your family just kind of just went along and just got along with whatever, even if they weren't in agreement with it, or due to shame or not wanting to be casted out. But you had the courage to do that. And I feel like it's respected, but it's not being told to you. It's not being, you're not getting that recognition that you do deserve, the props or the congratulations that you deserve. So Medusa is a shadow of rage from Libya. Temple shadows, element fire. Medusa is feared as an ugly, vicious monster biatch. The truth, this Liberian dark Libyan, goddess of wisdom, rage is sacred, epic, and fully justified. The shadow guidance is, you are pissed off and petrified, angry and shaking, but underneath that, you are hurt and heartbroken. Feeling undervalued is overwhelming. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. Embodiment. Take a breath, close your eyes, and put both hands over your lower abdomen. Tune into the part of you that feels out of control, flooded with loving, healing, golden light. Now put both hands over your heart and do the same. You have a right to your full range of emotions, including anger. Sacred rage inspires us to run for office, lead protests, and shift policies. But unhealthy rage can devour your very soul. Get clear on what is really happening. Allow yourself to feel your feelings, to see the truth. Just because you feel threatened does not mean you are being threatened. The goddess declaration is, I have a right to feel my feelings. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number 2. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm really hoping that my mic is on. It's not on mute. All right, I appreciate you guys so much. Y'all be blessed, be safe, take care, and until the next reading, peace. Pile number 3. This is your reading. So if you guys are drawn to the 𝗛𝗲𝗆 oil, this is for you. So you guys may resonate with the 𝗛𝗲𝗆 energy and have a feeling like you are someone that's definitely irreplaceable. Definitely someone that has left a mark on this person or people that you have in mind. Could be like your scent is unforgettable. Something about your smell, just your essence that you radiate. Let's tap in and see though. I'm going to start off with using the African Goddess Rising Oracle and then the Modern Goddess Tarot. So let's tap in. Why is pile number 3 never going to be able to be replaced? Ooh, 3 cards already. We got a lot of cards. Okay. It's beautiful. We have 𝗥𝗲𝗱𝗶𝗴𝘀, hopefully I'm saying her name right, with desire. You have 𝗥𝗲𝗱𝗆𝗆, hopefully I'm saying that right as well, with worthiness. These names, I'm sorry. 𝗥𝗲𝗂𝗏, hopefully I'm saying that name right, with is scarcity. So I'm picking up fire and earth energy. I feel like you're very beautiful, like kind of like this. I'm getting Ethiopian energy, or it could be Somalian, like East African features. Or you might have like getting like a narrow nose, really big almond shaped eyes, maybe. But there's something about you and your beauty that I feel like this person is like, could be an unconventional beauty, or maybe you weren't this person's type or something, like not what they usually would date. Not because you weren't beautiful, but it's like they were just used to dating a certain type, and then when they saw you, it's like you really stood out. So this is a love reading, I feel, for you guys. Because the other ones are kind of like a mixture of more platonic energies, but this one feels definitely romantic. So why they will never be able to replace you is not just because of your beauty, but I feel like you may have awakened something inside of them that was lacking. It's like they may have fallen in love with you more so because of the it's like this enrichment that you brought into their life, this nourishment. You awaken things that they feel like they lacked. Maybe their type was just all superficial, was nothing really of depth. And with you, it's like you kind of, it's like this carnival amusement park, like a child just being present and living life and enjoying all of the different sights. It's like you had many different layers. Like you excited this person, you sparked them, you made them think, you made them feel, you made them present, like just centered and present. If you're a fire sign, you could have a moon and or a sun sag, or you could be a moon sag if you're a fire. But I feel this person just kind of feels like you guys matched, even though you guys were different. But it was like you were the thing that they didn't know that they needed in their life. This person could have felt a lot of lack before you came in, or didn't even know that they were lacking some things in life, like just certain areas they were not living. They thought they were living, but they really weren't. It's like, let's say for instance, this person could have say this person could, always party, or they traveled all over the world and they would, go to yacht parties and just kind of like what people would think is living it up. But it was like, even with doing that, they still felt empty. They didn't really feel connected to anyone really. They just still felt like their true self was not being really seen, or, they couldn't be their authentic self. It was all about superficial things, like how much money people had, their material items, how good they looked, their status in society. But with you, it was like the simplistic things. They felt alive. You made this person feel seen, like their true authentic self. They feel like they could be themselves with you. So that's something that they'll never be able to replace about you. So let's see. This person can feel extremely sexually attracted to you as well, in ways that are deeper than physicality. It seems like spiritually, like this person just felt clicked, connected to you. So this could have felt like a sun and moon, like we're opposites, but we are the same, like divine connection. So this could be one of those connections where you felt like this person and you just couldn't be together for whatever reason. You mutually decided to part ways, or you feel like this person just ghosted you, gave up on you, didn't give you a chance. Maybe you feel like this person kept you a secret. And I do feel like for superficial reasons, maybe this person felt, yeah, the Eight of Swords, you could have felt kind of bound by this connection where maybe you feel like you can't get free, you can't get your mind off. And maybe this person feels this way too. Like they have not been able to replace you or move on from you, and they've tried to. You planted a seed that this person will never be able to, you know, you planted a seed. It's like you're rooted in this person's subconscious or rooted in this person's heart, their mind, their soul, because you were meant to be someone that helps them to be their authentic self. I feel like this was a lesson to teach you your value, your worth, to see yourself, like what you bring to the table, or never to allow anybody to take advantage or take for granted who you are and what you are. I'm going to pull one more. The Crone of Swords. So yeah, this was to help you get wiser, you know, and this person feels like you were maybe a wise person. You brought in a lot of clarity for them, a lot of truth. You opened their eyes to a lot of things, and they just feel like they'll never be able to replace that. It's like when you guys communicated, you made sense, you made things come full circle for them. And you were honest with them. Maybe people lie and kind of stroke their ego, but you were honest, you were straight up, you were honest in how you felt, what you saw. I keep getting Sagittarian energy. You guys could have been of a different culture, different race. Something about your worlds were different, but you guys made a lot of sense on a deeper level. And I feel like if this person decided to, some of you guys, it could have been that they blindsided you by choosing someone else or publicly going public with someone else. And I feel like they chose that person because they fit the conventionality of their life, if that's the right word. Like they fit that conventional lifestyle. Okay. So let's read the meanings of these cards. Start off with the goddess of desire here. It says, Temple, the conjurer's element is air. She is the triple moon goddess of the Ashanti. Every new day, this mother goddess rebirths the sun, shooting life into us with her moon bow. Her lunar rays illuminate souls. Her guidance is dream bigger. Puny desires constrict you. Your desires create life, so allow them to flow boldly. The embodiment says, what do you really desire? Get specific, see it, smell it, feel it, call it in now. What you desire desires you. Does your desire flow from love or fear? Manifestations that come from fear-based desires keep you safe and small. Desires that come from your soul expand your world. The goddess declaration is, what I desire desires me. Okay, so see what the goddess of worthiness says. Okay, goddess of worthiness, Oromo or Ethiopia. The temple is warriors. The element is bush. The great goddess Atete, hope I'm saying her name right, queen of the gods, is a fierce protector of women and girls for the Oromo people of Ethiopia. Her guidance is to stop hiding, shrinking, and playing small. Stand tall like the majestic sycamore tree. You are mighty. Life does not need to be perfect for you to embrace your own perfection. The embodiment, you matter. Worthiness is in your veins. Accept yourself now. Your birth certificate says that we need your overflowing magic, joy, and vulnerability. And most importantly, we need you. You are deserving and worthy. The beautiful parts of you that everyone likes are worth loving. The parts that you or others dislike are worth loving too. Your creator loves you unconditionally. The goddess declaration is, I matter. Okay. The goddess of scarcity. The shadow of scarcity is Trinidad. The temple shadows. The element is air. So you have two shadow energies. So this energy requires shadow work. Whatever this person that you're asking about, they are part of your shadow work, your healing. So it says, beauty by day and hag by night. The 𝗥𝗄𝗿, hope I'm saying her name right, is an energy vampire, also known throughout the diaspora of 𝗥𝗲𝗱𝗆𝗆 and 𝗛𝗲𝗃, hope I'm saying these names right, where their energy or blood. For vampires, there is never enough to go around. Her guidance is, you have so much more than you realize. You have the access to unlimited joy, love, good times, pleasure, and prosperity. Be grateful for your riches. Stop going to the ocean and asking for a thimbleful of water. It doesn't feel like it when you are desperate, but scarcity and lack are an illusion. Prosperity is believing that there is an overflow, more than enough love, happiness, well being, and money to go around. Vampires take from others because they don't have enough life force for themselves. That is scarcity consciousness. When you embody lack, you're always hungry, tired, and jealous. Make a gratitude list. What are you grateful for now? The goddess declaration is, my blessings always overflow. So this person could have taken more than they gave to you, and it may have made you feel lesser than. But I feel honestly this person is surrounded by takers, and they just didn't know how to give or to receive, not what you had in value. And it could have made you question yourself a little bit, your worth. Were you good enough? Were you not? And the truth is you are, even when you don't feel like it. So this definitely requires some shadow work and forgiveness of yourself and forgiveness of this person. They'll never be able to replace your energy in a very significant way. And I feel like you need to know this. So whatever the situation or the case may be, I do hope that this reading gives you some peace and some clarity, some food for thought, maybe something to think about. And I give you much love as always. You guys be blessed, be safe, take care. Peace.